So if you see here, we opened the file and we read the file and we printed the file with the help of a variable. So this is how we're going to be reading the file and displaying it on the screen. So this is how reading a file. Now I have another files. For example, I have this file. So this is my data, and let me open the file, the data file. So let me delete this file. And now I have a different type of data set. We have different lines with ID and the name and grade. So let me close this one, and then I can, okay. So now I want to read the data file again. This is the command to open the file, and then I would like to read the file with this command. I'll print the file content, and then I'll read the file. So same command I'll be using. So this is how I'm going to reading all the data. So with one command, it read the whole file. Keep in mind, with one command, with one read command, it will read the entire file. Now let's try the read lines. Okay. If I say I want to use a read line method, which is this method, so what will happen? It will just read one line at a time. So let's see that. Oh, did you see that? So it read only one line and stored into the content, and then it printed the content. So if I want to read the next line, so what I will be doing is I need to read it again. So it will read the second line and then it will print the content. Let's see. There you go. So it read the first line and printed it, and then it read the second line and printed it. Similarly, for every line you need this command. Okay. So now it will be reading 3 lines. Okay. Now, if I have to say, we have another method that can be read lines. Okay. Just additional F. So what it will do is it will read all the line. With one command, it will read all the lines from the data file. So let's try that. So it will read and print. Now, oh, did you see that? We have, first of all, it read the file and put it into a list. That is one thing. Secondly, it read the whole line. Okay, this is one line, and it becomes the element of the list, another line, and the last digit, can you see the \n? It is a new line character. If you see here, I press enter and it goes to the next line. So when you press enter, actually it is the \n, that is a new line character. So we can't see this one. This is like a non-visible character, but it is there. So that is why when computer is reading, it is reading \n, because this carriage return, the next new line is still there. So that is how. So that is why it is reading. So it is with this \, it go to the next line. But we do have some extra space here. Reason being because we are using the print content. So one line feedback is coming from this one, and one line feedback is coming from this \n. So that is why. So with this, it goes to the next line. What you can say is when it is printing this one, and it is going to the next line, and then we have this character. Where is that? This character that is also pushing us to the next line. So that's why we are having 2 space line. If I say something like that, if I say, okay, I want to read line like this one, now it will print. Let's see what it does. Okay, it is printing the line and it is printing a space as well. If I say something like that, end is equal to like this one, now I should not be getting any extra line. You see that? So one blank space is coming from the \n and the other one is coming from the print statement. That's why we are having a space here. So we did talk about the read lines. Read lines will read all the text and it will put it into the list. Very good. Okay. Now we have a third type of data file, which is like we have a numbers. So what we're going to do is we will try to read the numbers and then we'll try to find the sum. Okay. So let's go and change the data file. Let's go here. I'll change the data file. So I have numbers. So what I'll do is I'll just read the file. Okay. And then I will add them up. And then I'll be getting the total of that. So I'll be reading line by line, okay? So I'll read every time, I will read a line. But for that matter, I have to loop. So for that, I have I in, so I'm gonna loop for the whole file, which is F, and F is this file, you see that? So now I want to add them up. So sum is equal to sum plus I. And by the way, this I will be a string, so I have to make him integer. And this sum is not defined, so I have to define this sum as 0 as well. So it will loop all the values and then it will be adding all the values. Oh, before adding, what I can do is I can just make it a comment. Let's see what is the values that we are reading. So let me print the I values, okay? So let's see. So what we did, we open the file. So we have this file. And now from this file, directly I'm reading into the value into the I, and then I will be, and then we can say close this one and close the F file. So very simple. Now we are looping and we are displaying the value. So, and you see that? And same problem here, okay? Every line has a \n, and then with this print, we are getting this. So if I just say comma END is equal to like this, now I should not be having the space line. Now I want to add them up, okay? So I got the value. I know that I got the value from the I, and now I want to sum them. Sum is equal to sum plus integer I, and then I'll be printing the sum. Huh? So let's run it. And now I got the sum is 498. Okay. Similarly, if I want to take the average of that, I can just write the formula for the average, which is divided by how many values I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it doesn't look nice that I should count like that. So what I can do is I can have a counter, C is equal to 0, and I can say C is equal to C plus 1. So no matter how many values we have, it will count. And then I can say, okay, I would like to divide by C. So let's try that. Before, let me print the sum and then I can print the average as well. So I can say sum is equal to this sum. And then I say average is equal to comma sum by C. And if I just run it, now sum is 498 and average is 83.0. So this is how we can process we can read the data from a file and then we can use it for calculation purposes as well. So that's it for reading a file, reading data from file. Now we can go for another part.